About 1 month after leaving Compostela.
Buenos dias. Parlez-vous français? English?
Of course. How may I help you?
I was told a man named Jack Builder lives in this house.
Who told you this?
A group of scholars living at the edge of town. They said he used to translate old scriptures about mathematics before he moved here.
Please wait here. I will talk with Master Rashid.
Oh, we're in the right place. Nice. Whoa, this is beautiful. I mean, it already looked beautiful from inside where we were with Jack, but this is beautiful. Is Jack really here? A rich merchant's estate. But yeah, I was gonna say I would have guessed that Jack would use Jackson as a surname while here, right? He's looking for his father, so he would rather say he's Jack Jackson instead of Jack Builder here, especially because he left to leave all of that behind him, so I don't think he will still use Builder as his surname. Okay, I guess house. So big and light. Nothing like the houses at home. What is taking that servant so long? Pillars. They remind me of the cloister in Kingsbridge. Only that these keep away the good and not the bad weather. Oh, well, yeah. Okay, yeah, because like in Kingsbridge, the weather there is usually windy and rainy, so things like this is to, keep the rain away. Instead here, it's to have shadows from the sun. What a wondrous fountain, almost like a real spring. This is beautiful. This is actually beautiful. Another pointed arch. Seen a few since I left England. Please let Jack be here. What do I do? Do I just wait? Let's explore a bit. Let's go over here. Oh, that was wait, was that a lizard? Because that was huge. Take a peek inside. Yeah. I knew this was the place. Stay out or go inside? I kind of want to go inside. Slingshot,
Oh, it's his.
Jack is here. This is all the proof I need. What is this? An artificial bird connected to whatever that is. Oh, bless you, Aliena. You're as dumb as I am. Beautiful craftsmanship. So much more lifelike than a painting. Very elaborate. Never seen anything like this. Jack will really love it here. I mean, I'm sure he does in a present tense sort of way. But that is beautiful. But I'm thinking that would also be annoying with all like that. If it's like this all around, which I'm sure it is, it will be quite annoying that the sun always enters in this way. I don't know. The landlord's daughter? She's pretty. Yep, that's what I was saying. Last part.
Oh, there you are. May I ask who let you stroll around our house? I travelled hundreds of miles looking for a man called Jack Builder. A scholar told me that I would find him here.
Yes, my servant told me already. My father's not here at the moment, so you'll have to make do with me. Unfortunately, I must disappoint you. There's no one called Jack living in this house.
That's a lie.
He must be here. I found his slingshot.
What? Who allowed you inside my father's archive?
I didn't mean to be disrespectful of your hospitality.
I just hope for your sake you didn't touch anything. Every piece in there is precious to my father, even that slingshot.
Oh, well.
I'm sorry, but this is not easy for any of us. I think you should know that Jack and I are promised to each other. Maybe we should go inside.
Well,
the sun's burning, and my mother doesn't need to hear us.
I mean...
Jack told me about you. You are Aliena. You're the one who rejected him and married his stepbrother. And now you want him back.
I mean, that is the truth, but also that is the most important thing out of all of these.
I need my son to meet his father.
His father? The little one is Jack's son.
He is.
Can't you see?
He always said that he had come here to find out about his family. But instead, he found out about everything else. About philosophy, mathematics. When he and my father met, it was love at first sight. They studied together and made great plans. But in the end, Jack would always start talking about his cathedral again. This great church he would build one day.
Oh, so he actually
vaults
is...
and pointed windows. He'd ramble on about it for hours and stare up at that ceiling. We three sat here for hours and talked. And then in the evenings, it would be just the two of us. So many strange ideas about the future.
So he actually is still
Some barely more than silly
amazing,
dreams.
like, because he
Others
wants to.
almost in arm's reach.
As if he were... Where is he now?
Well, where is he now?
I'm trying to find a moment
Well,
in which I can just talk
He's
without
not here anymore.
interrupting them.
My father had offered him work as a master builder here in Toledo. He would have been well off and free to spend his evenings under vaults like this, with me as his wife.
Did he run away?
But in the end, he refused. Tell me, did you really marry his stepbrother?
Okay, now this is not timed anymore, so I always assumed, not always, but like since the start of this book, of book 3, I assumed that Jack would not actually want to be a mason anymore, but he had to do it because that was the only profession he knew, and that was the only thing he had to offer in a new land. But no, he actually loves it. He actually wants to keep going with what Tom taught him, and that is so sweet. He actually, so he might still call himself Jack Builder because he might actually still regard Tom as his father. Probably more than Alfred, to be honest, since Alfred went to the man who killed his father, but god damn it, I hate Alfred. I didn't. I actually grew to like him, especially in that part where he was married to Aliena. I could actually see him trying his best, and he was so sweet in that episode. But no, then that book finished, and he did what he did, and now I hate him. And now he can die. I don't care anymore. Like, I already hated him before because he was a bully. Well, he was always a bully to Jack from the beginning, even when Jack was very young. And then they grew up and he was still a bully, and then he went after Aliena knowing that Jack was in love with him, with her, and knowing that they had a story because he kind of walked in on them, and then he still went after Aliena. But then he was actually, like, for one episode, he redeemed himself, and in that same episode, he threw himself under the bus, and I hate him again. Anyway, that's just my my rant of on him. It was a mistake. I mean, it was a mistake, but I had to. That is Aliena's thing. She had to.
It was the hardest decision I ever made. But it also felt like a sacrifice I had to make to fulfill a promise I made to my father. It was all for nothing. I thought I had no choice. I didn't want to hurt him. Believe me.
I do.
Yeah.
You know, he left me because of you.
Oh. Oh my god,
Even after all you did to him, he couldn't let go. You can be glad that you ran into me and not my mother. She was enraged when he left.
I knew I liked Aisha.
He can have that effect on people.
But apart from that, we made our peace with him. Father even gave him one of his favorite pieces of his collection as a parting
The
gift.
crying.
A small
Yeah.
wooden statue with stone eyes in exchange for his slingshot.
Would you mind telling me where he went?
He went to Paris to work on the Cathedral of Saint-Denis. He said he never found out about his father, so there was no reason to stay down here anymore.
Paris?
Yes. If you find him there, tell him I don't miss him.
I am sorry for all of this.
I am sorry for all this.
You don't have to be. What is the child's name, by the way?
Well, he has none yet. I wouldn't name him without Jack.
Isn't that a bit silly?
Maybe.
Maybe. But he's his son as well as mine. It's his right to have a say in it too.
Yeah.
Then off to Paris. That baby needs a name.
God,
He will get one.
I knew I liked
Thank you.
Aisha. Oh, that was nice. A little tear on Aliena's face. Huh, why are we doing all of that again? Couldn't we
I
have...
travelled back along the Way of St. James, passing through Astorga, Lyon and Burgos. I crossed the Pyrenees, revisiting Bordeaux, Angoulême, Poitiers, but never stayed longer than one night. The closer I came to Paris, the stronger my old doubts and fears resurfaced. If Jack really was there, what was I to say to him?
Do I have to decide now? I'm sure I will select... I mean, come on. It's not his... You married his stepbrother who bullied him, who he hated. Jack's reaction, I feel, was fair. So I don't think this is this is... You know... This is fair. This is not fair. I will pull him very, very close. No, I don't think we are there yet. We will have to sit down and talk.
We had to hear each other out before we could walk on again, in whatever direction that would be.
Yeah. Three months later. Is this Paris? Oh, is that the Ile de la Cité? Oh, Paris was so small. Because I know now there are 10 arrondissements that are all like a circle in a circle, you know? I think it's like a circle growing out. So I guess this was the beginning. This is kind of the first arrondissement, and then it goes it grows out, like it expands out. Oh no, I don't like that. What if I don't recognize Jack? What if he doesn't want to see me? I hate that, actually. Wait, we took this. Oh, okay, Aisha insisted that I keep it. Can you imagine when Aisha's father, Rashid, I think was his name, when he finds out. I was gonna say, like, Jack took the crying Mary, and like in exchange for the slingshot, and we still took the slingshot. Like, why would I keep it? Jack clearly made that that exchange, knowing that, you know, he doesn't need it anymore. So, and we don't need it. I doubt that we're going to need it. We have a dagger, if anything. Yep, Jack is here. Is that him? That must be him. It is! Oh my god, I saw him. Oh, it looks so good. Jack? Colorful light from... Oh, beautiful! Breathtaking. Never been seen before. Totally unique.
There. Are we awake then? You almost missed this.
Oh, this is gonna be... Oh, look at
these
him.
colorful windows.
Look at his
Look
beard.
at the light.
Did he recognize the voice? He made a weird surprised face, but he's still... Okay.
Ali,
We came to see you, Jack.
is he?
He is your son.
Look at his beard. He looks so good with the beard. I already said
My
it
son.
when I saw it in the trailer, but it looks so good with the beard.
I'm sorry.
It's not your fault. Ali, where do we go from here?
I mean, we choose a name.
Wherever we go,
First of all.
I want to go with you.
You must...
Will you marry me?
Oh, I mean...
Both of you?
Both of... I mean, do you want to marry the child?
We will.
Okay.
We stayed in Paris as husband and wife. And our son,
Tommy!
Tom.
Tommy!
The days went by quickly. Jack had learned much working as a builder in Saint-Denis. Days became months. Then after a year, we both grew restless. Where can we go from here? We asked ourselves again. We both confessed that we wanted to see our families, our friends. And then we knew where we wanted to go.
Kingsbridge. Home. Yeah.
Even if it was in shambles.
Tommy! Cherbourg Harbor. Okay, I thought that was going to be the end of the
We
chapter.
need to hurry. The ship to England will leave soon.
What's going on here?
Whatever it is, if the crowd doesn't clear up, we'll miss our ship.
Okay, I wasn't actually thinking about it, but Tommy is of course because of Tom, and that reminded me of how Tom died, and that reminded me of Jonathan. Oh my god, can you imagine Jonathan Tom died protecting him. Tom died like hugging him. Oh my, Jonathan, I really want to see Jonathan right now. I don't care about either of you. Like, you're back together, great, let me see Jonathan. I mean, I'm sure we will later with Philip, I think. But Jonathan, no, just, I'm sorry, it just, I forgot about him, and now I'm, okay, what's happening here? So the baby must be what, 2 years old at this point, because like I don't know, something along those lines, because we, like, it was several months since that we spent in Normandy and then in Spain, and then we went back to Paris 3 months, and then we stayed in Paris with Jack, married for a few other months. So the baby Tommy must be our okay, I thought our carriage I thought Tommy was our carriage because I was pointing at him, but no, that's actually the carriage. So Tommy must be about a couple months at this point. Nervous jongleur, is that our father? The crowd's about to beat him up. Nervous, we should help him. No, that it can't be. Angry mob, a commotion, about to get violent, impossible to get through.
Excuse me?
What's going on here?
He's a thief. He told us lies and stole our money.
But isn't that just a simple jongleur?
That poor man. We need to help him.
We need to help the person they're calling a thief. Nobody pays attention. The horse might distract them or make it all worse. Oh, I thought that was those people. A priest, maybe he can help. Smells of beer. Where have I seen that before?
Do you know what's going on?
Oh, chaos. I can't get these people to calm down. God knows I tried.
What happened?
The jongleur told the crowd a few stories. Then he sold people some miracle charms, but it was just fairy tales and painted stones.
Well, it always is.
I know, but I'd need a real miracle to calm them down now. Otherwise, they'll rip him apart.
I think there might be something useful in our luggage. The Crying Mary. Yes! The inside of the box kept it warm and the wood slightly damp. So, where can I put it? There's not much shade.
She doesn't do anything yet, but if I stood with her where it's colder...
Shady spots, there we go. I thought... Oh, so now I'm him. I didn't actually notice that I'm him.
Do you see? It's working.
Your friend Rashid must
Well, I'm
be
kind of
quite
both of
the
them.
miracle worker.
Liquid is forming on her eyes.
Mustn't fool around now. The tears will dry quickly.
Yeah. Oh, okay. On them, not on him.
Look!
What's going on?
The Holy Mother. She's crying.
Out of the way?
Revere the Holy Mother, for she has blessed us with a sign from the heavens. Cease your doings right now and witness the miracle.
It's true.
Lord in heaven, why is she crying?
Because because we need to take the ship. I mean, I could have.
She weeps for
I
your
guess
sins.
both of them would have worked.
What has this man done to you that you would treat him like a wild animal?
He tricked us and took our coin.
And you would kill him for your own foolishness?
The Holy Virgin weeps, for you are not living by the word of God.
It is the Mother of God.
Forgive us, Holy Mother. Where did she come from?
Should I tell the truth? I mean, I don't remember where did she come from, but like, come up with a story. Like, this is the whole jongleur bit, isn't it? So come up with a story.
For hundreds of years, she languished in the land of the Saracens. Dormant, she has been waiting for the one to bring her home.
Listen to what he has to say. The Holy Virgin has chosen this young family to protect her. Tell us all where you are headed.
Her destination is beyond these waters. In the small town of Kingsbridge, in the earldom of Shire.
There she wants to rest.
Kingsbridge?
Where's that?
Hail Mary!
Make way for the Holy Virgin!
Hallelujah!
Make Robert well!
Huh?
Blessed Mary, let my daughter conceive.
Give us a good harvest!
They're donating to ask for her blessing.
Oh.
The weeping Madonna shall hear your prayer. And with your donations, I shall build her a new shrine at Kingsbridge,
Who is
a
she?
cathedral.
It's you!
What?
Who do you mean?
You! The red-haired ghost!
Me? A ghost?
His father?
My husband is very much alive. I've known him since he was 12 years old.
But he drowned. By God, you drowned. 24 years ago,
His father.
on the white ship. My poor son. My Jacques.
Is she?
His name was Jacques.
Jacques Cherbourg.
Jack. Cherbourg.
Is she a grandmother? What? And you ended there? Okay, well that was a chapter. Who? You met Jack's. It was a grandmother, and finally learned about the fate of his father. I mean, in just one sentence after a whole chapter. But wow, okay. You tried not to think about your upcoming journey on the ship to Normandy. Yeah, fair. I was completely silent there. You followed the coach woman's advice and ran into a dead end in Barfleur. Oh, I don't remember that. I mean, yeah, but like, was it a dead end? Didn't I find more information in Barfleur? Maybe not. Maybe I'm just misremembering. I have a really bad memory, as I've already said multiple times. You and your baby fell seriously ill, but you both managed to survive. Can you imagine? No, you both died. End of the game. That is one of those things that of course is. Like, how else could it have gone? You helped another pilgrim along the way of St. James. Yeah. But I mean, I didn't really help her that much, but I did stay with her until the end. Like, that is one thing though, like, she would have died either way, I guess, but why make me choose if those actions, sorry about that noise, why would you be, well, sorry, why would you make me choose if those actions didn't have consequences? And that's with a lot of choices in this game, because again, it is an actual novel, so they're following the story of the novel. it can't really be, you know, with different endings with different choices and stuff like that. But that didn't really affect the rest of the story. So at the very least, they could have made it so that she could reach Santiago de Compostela, um, if we helped her along, if we stayed. But no, she died either way. And that didn't make any difference. We didn't even mention her or anything. Anyway, but I mean, that's fine. I do still like those choices though. They don't have consequences, but I do still like them. And like there's a lot of those in this game. You snuck into Rashid's sacred archive. I think I had to. You stole Jack's slingshot from Rashid. I think I had to. You found Jack in Paris. You decided to go back to Kingsbridge. I mean, I had to. Both of those. You saved that jongleur from a lynch mob, which that I I don't know that I had to. But now I'm curious. Could I have not? Could I have done like there was another option with the horse? It seems, or maybe that would have led to another dead end. But I think I had to save the jongleur, or maybe I could have created a distraction and just left another way. I don't know. But I met Jack's grandmother and finally learned about the fate of his father. I think that would have happened regardless, but I don't know if this was something I had to do. And all of that was only chapter 1. We have. This is going to be a crazy book, a crazy last book. Let's go. I am excited for it.